is something that is relevant to all of our lives. And this image here is a Christmas image where every year on Christmas Eve, a group of us all get together. We go for either a longer or a shorter run, and we all meet back for bacon butties. There's a real sense of community here, both young and old. And I think that's really important, that mental health issues do affect both young and old, and it can be across all age groups. So what you'll see here, there's roughly around 100 people here that took part in the run. And just by looking at the stats, it won't be a surprise that, or it could be a surprise that it's likely that a number of people, though not necessarily visible, could well be struggling with their mental health. And part of this is a bit of a recap, but 1 in 4 adults every year experience challenges with their mental health. What is possibly equally alarming is that 1 in 5 young people in 2023 reported that they also struggle with their mental health. And just recapping, going back to some of the stats yesterday, that 16 to 24-year-olds are the age group within the UK that seem to have the highest level of loneliness within our community. And this goes back to the challenge of finding ways to cope with that, to support people with loneliness. Otherwise, particularly within the age group, that dynamic, that statistic may then start to follow through to the older ages. So in summary, mental health, people struggling with their mental health, is present within whichever community we live in, whether that be at work, in the village, or the towns that we live in, but also through the communities, the activities, the faith groups that we might be involved in. Just looking at the work perspective for a moment, 19% of women that are in the workplace have recorded as struggling with their mental health. And in particular, this is noteworthy because that is almost double the percentage of men that experience mental health challenges within the workplace. We talked about how mental health really does affect the workplace in terms of increasing the number of sick days, increasing the number of or percentage of turnover within the workplace. So ultimately, we can't ignore mental health issues within the workplace, within our community.